The African continent has always been wealthy in terms of natural resources. Top 20 African countries with the most natural resources.
I know about that problem.
The African continent has always been wealthy in terms of natural resources. It has been endowed with lots of natural riches since forever. Welcome to AfroPage and thanks for watching. In this video, we should take you all around Africa and shine the light on the richest countries in Africa, based on natural resources that can be extracted on their territories. Africa is known to be blessed with numerous natural minerals and rich soils, and there are multiple locations in many countries where you can find these minerals in unimaginable quantities. In fact, Africa is a home to the major amount of mineral deposits of the world, and this makes room for more natural resource industries in the world, located in Africa. While the continent may not be as rich in other things, it is clearly extremely fertile and wealthy in terms of natural mineral resources. Tracing back in history, it is quite obvious that the colonial conflicts between Africa and the West were caused by the natural wealth of Africa's soil. Nowadays, the governments of those countries which are rich in minerals need to learn how to put them to proper use and boost the economic development of their countries through exports. In particular, African countries are the leaders in such minerals as diamonds, platinum, zirconium, cobalt, bauxite, and others. Now Africa has been ranked first in the world in terms of mineral extraction from a variety of ore, both non-ferrous to ferrous metals, diamonds, bauxite and gold. All these has attracted to the attention of countries internationally, which have been interested in these minerals. Two of the most profitable minerals exports are gold and diamonds. The continent can produce close to 500 tons of gold a year, and it's responsible for a large percentage of the world's diamonds. It has approximately 30% of the Earth's remaining mineral resources. If you are new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Natural resources or commodities are the raw inputs that are used to manufacture and produce all products in the world. These natural resources would include those extracted from the earth and those that have yet to be extracted. These are worth trillions of dollars, but not every country in Africa has the same amount or type of natural resources or the same potential. So in no particular order, here are the top 20 African countries with the most natural resources. Number 20. Morocco. Morocco is blessed with different types of mineral resources which include phosphates, zinc, manganese, and iron ore, tungsten, tin, cobalt, titanium, antimony and arable land. Morocco's phosphate reserves are believed to account for almost 75% of all the phosphate reserves globally. The country is the world's third largest producer of phosphates, after the United States and China, and the price fluctuations of phosphates on the international market greatly influence Morocco's economy. One of the most important phosphate mines in Morocco is Bauxite, which accounted for 10% of the country's production in 2011. Arable land covered an area of 33,000 square miles of the country's area. Approximately 14% of the arable land in Morocco can be irrigated. Phosphate minerals, agriculture, tourism are the major resources of the Moroccan economy. Number 19. Ghana. Natural resources found in Ghana includes bauxite, gold, diamonds, silver, ocean, salt, manganese. Ghana is rich in gold, oxides, diamonds, manganese, crude oil, silver, and salt. The country currently won the second largest producer of gold in Africa. Ghana can hold their successes to establishing more gold mines in modern facilities. There are about 90 enterprises which specialized in gold mining. Ghana exports gold abroad, and this helps to enhance the economy. It's now Africa's largest gold producer, as it overtakes South Africa as a continent largest gold producer. It has gold output of 4.8 million ounces in 2018, surpassing South Africa's 4.2 million ounces total for the first time. This has made the country to gain international recognition as natural resource particle tree. Timber, gold, diamonds, diamonds, bauxite, manganese, and oil contribute to making Ghana among the wealthier nations in West Africa. Number 18. Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea's major natural resources are timber, petroleum, and small unexploited deposits of gold, manganese, and uranium. In addition, fishing also makes up a major part of the country's resources. The discovery of large oil reserves in 1996 and their subsequent exploitation have contributed to a dramatic increase in government revenue. As of 2004, Equatorial Guinea was the third largest oil producer in sub-Saharan Africa. Its oil production had then risen to 360,000 barrels per day, up from 220,000 barrels per day only 2 years earlier. Equatorial Guinea has other largely unexploited human and natural resources, including a tropical climate, fertile soils, rich expanses of forest. Number 17. Cameroon. Cameroon is a lower middle-income country with a population of over 25 million. Located along the Atlantic Ocean, it shares its borders with Chad, the Central African Republic, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, and Nigeria. Cameroon is endowed with rich natural resources, including oil and gas, nickel, cobalt, manganese, estimated at over 54 million tons. Reserves of 200 million tons of rich iron, and 1.2 billion of poor iron, bauxite valued at over 1 billion tons. The country also has natural forest and agricultural resources such as plantains, cocoa, and cotton. Number 16. Libya. Despite sitting on unproductive desert land, the country is endowed with many natural resources that are vital to the nation's economy, and they include oil, natural gas, gypsum, iron, potassium, magnesium, phosphate, silica, and limestone among others. Libya has some of the largest oil reserves in the world. It is currently ranked 9th highest globally, and first in Africa. The nation is a major petroleum supplier to European countries. Oil production in the country is currently estimated to be 1.6 million barrels per day, but the amount of oil production has been observed to vary due to the current ongoing internal conflict and political instability. Libya has huge iron ore deposits in Wadi Ash-Shati, which is near Sabha in Fezzan. Libya is ranked 21st in terms of proven reserves natural gas in the world. The reserves are estimated to hold up 53,113 billion cubic feet of natural gas. Number 15. The Republic of Guinea. Bauxite, aluminum, iron, diamond, gold, arable land and ocean. Guinea has abundant natural resources, including 25% more of the world's known bauxite reserves. Guinea is a clear leader in bauxite potential and exports, producing 95% of the entire bauxite production of Africa. Except for Guinea, which produces a natural ingredients for aluminum, the other countries use a synthetic eliminates product. Guinea possesses over 25 billion tons of bauxite, and perhaps up to 1/2 of the world's reserves. In addition, Guinea's mineral wealth includes more than 4 billion tons of high-grade iron ore, significant gold and diamond deficits, and undetermined quantities of uranium. Possibilities for investment and commercial activities exist in all these areas, but Guinea's poorly developed infrastructure continue to present obstacles to large-scale investments projects. Number 14. Egypt. Natural resources found in Egypt includes petroleum, natural gas, iron ore, phosphates, manganese, limestone, gypsum, talc, asbestos, lead, zinc, and arable land. Egypt is an African nation situated in the northern section of the continent, where it spans an area of roughly 390,121 square miles. The Egyptian economy has had ups and downs, although at one time it was one of the best developed in Africa, which was primarily the result of the country's proper utilization of its natural resources. Egypt has a wide array of natural resources such as the River Nile, arable land, natural gas, phosphates, manganese, limestone, gypsum, just to mention a few. Since ancient times, the Nile has been one of Egypt's most essential natural resources. Because Egypt receives limited amounts of rainfall, the country is heavily reliant on the Nile as a primary source of water. The search for petroleum began earlier in Egypt than elsewhere in the Middle East, and production on a small scale began as early as 1908, but it was not until the mid-1970s that significant results were achieved, notably in the Gulf of Suez and portions of the Western Desert. Egypt's economy depends mainly on agriculture, media, petroleum exports, natural gas, and tourism. Number 13. Botswana. Botswana is abundant in natural resources such as diamonds, silver, copper, nickel, coal, soda ash, potash, and iron ore. Almost 70 to 80% of export earnings are attributed to diamond mining. This country's economy highly depends on mining, and this is why the mining industry there is in the process of development. Botswana has huge resources of gem diamonds, which is the main focus of its export. It has become the large supplier of diamonds, which trades with many countries all over the world. Even though the main competitor of the country in the sphere of diamonds is Angola, Botswana still holds a major place among the known diamond producers in Africa. Except for diamonds, the country is also leading in the coal production, which in turn is used for the production of the synthetic fuels. Number 12. Angola. Angola is also rich in several other mineral resources that had not been fully exploited. These include manganese, copper, gold, phosphates, granite, marble, uranium, quartz, lead, zinc, wolfram, tin, fluorite, sulfur, feldspar, kaolin, mica, asphalt, gypsum, and talc. Mining in Angola is an activity with great economic potential, since the country has one of the largest and most diversified mining resources of Africa. Angola is the third largest producer of diamonds in Africa, and has only explored 40% of the diamond-rich territory within the country, but has had difficulty in attracting foreign investment because of corruption, human rights violations, and diamond smuggling. Number 11. Tunisia. Tunisia possesses petroleum, phosphates, iron ore, lead, zinc, salt and arable land. A total of 3,850 km2 of land is irrigated in Tunisia. Until the discovery of petroleum, the principal mineral resource was phosphate. Of this, 1/3 is exported, and the remainder is used by domestic chemical industries. Phosphates and petroleum products are some of the country's significant exports. In 2010, the country was globally recognized as a significant producer of phosphate-based fertilizers and phosphate rock. In the same year, the country's phosphate rock contribution to the world market was 4.3%. In 2010, Tunisia was the world's 5th leading producer of phosphate globally, and in Africa it was the 2nd leading phosphate producer. Other than phosphate, the country also produced cement, aluminum, fluoride, refined petroleum products, gypsum, crude oil and common clay. Number 10. Côte d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire or Ivory Coast is located in Western Africa between Liberia and Ghana. The total area of the country is 322,463 kilometers square, with a population of 21,952,093 as of July 2012. Its climatic condition is mostly tropical. The country has a variety of natural resources including diamonds, petroleum, natural gas, copper, gold, manganese, iron ore, cobalt, bauxite, nickel, tantalum, and silica sand. However, the mining industry does not play a significant role in the economy, and the economy relies more on coffee and cocoa production and export. Since its independence in 1960, Côte d'Ivoire has witnessed years of civil wars and political turmoil, resulting in withdrawal of foreign investment and the slowdown of economic progress. Many of Côte d'Ivoire's mineral resources are not exploited due to political instability and lack of direction and investment. Mineable commodities such as bauxite, cobalt, iron ore, nickel, copper, and silica sand are some of the underdeveloped minerals. Number 9. Kenya. Kenya lies on the eastern coast of the African continent. The equator bisects the country almost to equal parts. Most parts of the country lie within the Sudano-Sahelian belt. It shares boundaries with the Republic of Uganda to the west and the United Republic of Tanzania to the south, and is also bordering the following countries: Ethiopia in the north, the Republic of Sudan to the northwest, and the Republic of Somalia in the east. The Indian Ocean is in the southeast, and serves as an important outlet and means of international maritime contact. Natural resources that are found in Kenya include limestone, soda ash, salt, gemstones, fluorspar, zinc, diatomite, oil, gas, gypsum, wildlife, hydropower and arable land. Kenya's natural heritage is globally recognized for its rich biodiversity and iconic landscapes. Kenya's economy and people's livelihoods are highly dependent on these natural resources and nature-based tourism. The 9.8% of the land is arable. Permanent crops occupy 0.9% of the land, and permanent pasture occupy 37.4% of the land. Number 8. Tanzania. Tanzania is very rich in minerals such as gold, diamond, iron, coal, nickel, tanzanite, uranium, and natural gas. Recently, natural offshore gas deposits have been discovered, and, as the name of the country implies, Tanzania is the only supplier in the world of the rare gemstone called tanzanite. Except for that, the country also produces gold, and is the fourth richest country in Africa in terms of gold. Throughout the decades, the gold mining industry of Tanzania fluctuated. This was happening until the 90s, when some famous foreign companies decided to invest in the Tanzanian treasures. Nowadays, they have the standard mines, multiplied to enhance investment and development of their resources. While agriculture is a large contribution to the economy of the country, the gold and tanzanite mineral exports really help and boost it until economic conditions. Number 7. Mozambique. Aluminium, coal, iron, oil and gas, steel, gold, gemstones, cement, marbles, arable land and ocean. Mozambique possesses considerable quantities of natural resources, but contrary to many African countries, Mozambique still predominantly virgin in terms of soil, as most of its natural resources are yet to be explored, including natural gas, coal, mineral sands, hydropower and most likely oil as well. The most natural mineral in this country is without doubt aluminum. Their annual production of approximately 580,000 tons, which is a huge number. Consequently, it forms 30% of the country's exports. Aside aluminum, Mozambique also exports beryllium and tantalum all over the world. Mozambican soil is rich in limestone, cement, marbles, gemstones, coal, iron, gold, oil, gas, and steel. All of these minerals have made the economy of the country more stable, and their production have become really active in the past years. In 2010 to 2011, Anadarko Petroleum and ANI discovered the Mamba South gas-filled recoverable reserve of 4,200 billion cubic meters of natural gas in the Rovuma Basin, off the coast of northern Cabo Delgado province. Once developed, this could make Mozambique one of the largest producers of liquefied natural gas in the world. In January 2017, 3 friends were selected by the Mozambican government for the natural gas development projects in the Rovuma Basin. Number 6. South Africa. South Africa is rich in platinum, diamond, gold, oil and gas, arable land and ocean. This is the only country in Africa that is recognized as developed because of a variety of economic activities, like the extraction and production of oil, food, chemical goods, diamonds, gold, platinum, automobiles, and equipment. The whole world is aware that South Africa's economy has risen in the past couple of decades because of its natural mineral industry, especially the natural resources of precious minerals. There are large amounts of diamonds and gold deposits in South Africa, and they have really contributed to the nation's development. According to the historical facts, Anglo-Boer War broke out because people had discovered huge deposits of gold in Boer states. The mineral industry annually adds 20% to the GDP of South Africa, and the income per year is approximately 550 billion. Apart from gold and diamonds, which South Africa is so popular for, there is plenty of all the minerals like platinum, copper, uranium, vanadium, coal, chromium, iron, zirconium, nickel and many others. Number 5. Zambia. Zambia is abundant in copper, lead, coal, zinc, gold, cobalt, uranium, silver and gold. Zambia is located in the place where Copper Belt, the mass copper production region, is situated, and is rich in copper, emerald and cobalt. Being most effectively one of Africa's greatest natural resource giants, it's known for being a #1 copper producer and supplier, because it produces 77% of African copper. Also, this country has the biggest underground mine on the whole continent, which has 10,000 workers. Generally, this mine produces about 300,000 tons of copper annually. There are other minerals in Zambia, the production of which are smaller than copper, but still quite impressive. These are emerald, cobalt, silver, uranium, lead, zinc and gold. In fact, it is one of the main producers of semi-precious gemstones and cobalt. The country is also recognized internationally as a major producer of tourmaline, amethyst and aquamarine. Zambia is the 4th largest copper producer in the world and holds about 6% of global copper reserves. Number 4. Namibia. The country has plentiful of uranium, diamond, zinc, lead, sulfur, copper, arable land and ocean. Namibia is a country which is a product of uranium supplier. In fact, it currently holds the 4th place in the world when it comes to production of uranium. Uranium was first discovered in the deserts of Namibia, and its exploration began in 1960. International companies invested in the country's uranium resources for the production of energy. China's biggest investments of the African continent is their mining company in Namibia, which specializes in uranium. The estimated of 50 million pounds of uranium oxide can be produced out of Namibian resources. Number 3. Niger. Rich in uranium, oil, coal, salt, petroleum, gold, phosphate and iron. Niger has some of the largest revenue reserves in the world. It also has a good amount of oil reserves. Rich in uranium, coal, cement, and gold. This country has been a haunt of largest underground mine in the world, where one can extract uranium. Lately, Niger has received a lot of benefits from selling their ore minerals on the world's market. Even though uranium still brings them the biggest income, Niger supplies 44% of African uranium all over the world. And this makes the country one of the richest in this mineral. Being a naturally radioactive mineral, uranium is useful in producing a nuclear weapon. This is why Korea and China mostly benefit from Niger's natural resources and trade with them. Apart from this material, Niger also has many other useful ones in stock like coal, gold, cement, or tin, petroleum, molybdenum, salt and gypsum. Number 2. Nigeria. Nigeria is abundant in oil and gas, iron, ore, coal, limestone, lead, zinc, arable land and ocean. The country is classified as a mixed economy emerging market. It has reached lower middle income status according to the World Bank, with its abundant supply of natural resources such as petroleum. Apart from petroleum, Nigeria's other natural resources include natural gas, tin, iron ore, coal, limestone, niobium, lead, zinc and arable land. The oil and gas sectors account for about 10% of the gross domestic product, and petroleum exports revenue represent around 86% of total exports revenue. Despite its riches in soil, Nigeria has long suffered from political instability, corruption, poor infrastructure and poor economic management. Number 1. Democratic Republic of Congo. The Democratic Republic of Congo is rich in cobalt, forest, copper, iron, lithium. In 2009, The Democratic Republic of the Congo had an estimated $24 trillion in untapped mineral deposits, including the world's largest reserves of coltan and significant quantities of the world cobalt. The United States Geological Survey estimates that Democratic Republic of Congo has 1 million tons of lithium resources. The country is the world's largest producer of cobalt ore, and the major producer of copper and diamonds, which comes from Kasai province in the west. By far the largest mines in the Democratic Republic of Congo are located in southern Katanga province, and are highly mechanized with a capacity of several million tons per year of copper and cobalt ore, and refining capability for metal ore. It is the second largest diamond producing nation in the world. Those are the top 20 African countries with the most natural resources. Thanks for watching. Also, if you did enjoy the video, do well to give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe and share with your friends.